Our Guide, Colonel Ninny here. If you don't know how to fly, then this video will teach you the basics of how to fly an aeroplane in IL-2. I will keep the theory to a minimum and the practice to a maximum. If you need more theory, then go to Requiem's Air Combat Training. The first exercise we are going to do is to learn how to control the speed of the airplane and the altitude of the airplane. Speed is not controlled by the power, speed is controlled by the pitch of the airplane. If the nose is down, we are going to go faster. If the nose is up, we are going to go slower. Power controls the altitude. If we add power, we go up. If we decrease power, we go down. A common mistake is to use the power to try to go faster. You go faster by lowering the nose, you go slower by raising the nose. Okay, go to the quick missions. Select Lupino Autumn. Select an airfield and select an altitude. We will start in the air. Press Start, press P to unpause. Add power to 2000 RPM. Look at the mouse pointer as it points to the horizon. The horizon is your main airspeed reference. The first thing we're going to look at is the airspeed control. At this power setting, when the horizon is level with the top of the gun sight, our speed is 360. When we raise the nose and put it above the horizon, we have a new reference line. This will then give us a different speed. By raising the nose, we are slowing down. If we keep the horizon in the same place, we will keep the same speed. When we keep the horizon at the same level as the top of that instrument panel, then we get a different speed, that speed of about 250. At this power setting, anytime we bring the nose to that position on the horizon, the speed will always be 250. If we want to go faster, we lower the nose. If we put the level of the horizon on the top of the bar, it will take our speed to about 400. You'll notice we haven't changed the power setting. If we want to slow down from 400 to 250, we'll bring the nose back up to the same place. This is the proper method to control your airspeed. Now we will look at how to control the altitude. When we reduce power, we will start to lose lift and start to descend. A side effect of this is also to lose some speed, so we need to lower the nose to maintain the speed. The speed is under control and we are descending. We can control the speed at which we descend by either raising or lowering the nose. Without power, we can still be descending with the nose in the up position. But as we add power, we start to climb. And by controlling the position of the nose on the horizon, we can climb at a certain speed. What we've just learned is that a combination of a pitch of the aircraft in relation to the horizon and the amount of power that we use will make us climb at a certain speed, descend at a certain speed, or fly straight and level. Before we go into the section on turns, you should practice changing and holding your airspeed by raising and lowering the nose. Practice climbing and descending at an airspeed by using the power. Once you are comfortable with your airspeed and altitude control, then come back and we'll do some turns. All you need to know here for now is that when we go into a turn, we are set at an angle to the horizon. And that angle is called an angle of bank. We are going to bank to the right at about 30 degrees from the horizon. You'll notice the reference point, and if we hold the nose in the same place on the horizon and hold the same angle of bank, everything else will remain the same. When we want to stop the turn and return to level, we come back to that same level reference point. Practice turning from left to right and go right through the center. There's our angle to the left, back to level, and to the right, and left, through the center, back to right, and back to level. Notice the gun sight is in the same position. Now we're going to go steeper to the right. And there's a different angle, and we have to hold the nose up a little bit higher. To the left, we hold it up a little higher again. Steeper angle of bank. Same altitude. Back to our level position. When we go into a turn, we lose lift. The steeper the angle of bank, the more lift we lose. So we try to hold the nose up. Unfortunately, it'll tend to drop down. If this happens, the recovery is to level the wings first, bring them up to the horizon, and control. Practice turns with shallow angles of bank, and as long as you can maintain a steady angle without the nose dropping or going up and your airspeed under control, then you can experiment with more difficult angles of bank. We have covered the basic control movements in order for you to maintain control of your airspeed, your altitude, and your turns. So practice climbing and turning, descending and turning, and always returning to a controlled position with the nose in relation to the horizon. In the next video, we'll look at more complicated maneuvers, but get good at this stuff first. So, thanks for watching, guys. As always, if you've enjoyed this video, found it helpful, please like it or subscribe. Or if there's another topic you'd like me to cover, please